It's been a while since the previous VNYAN tutorial on this channel, and because VNYAN keeps getting updated every single week, some of the tutorials are already quite outdated. So today we're gonna go through 5 simple tips that you can use in VNYAN to work things out much better for you. Hi, it's our friendly neighborhood VTuber Suvi here again with a new tutorial for VNYAN. Today we are gonna go through 5 simple and short tutorials that you can utilize in VNYAN to make things work better for you. So, the only thing you really need for this tutorial is the latest version of VNYAN. So let's get started with the tutorial then. Now that you have your avatar in VNYAN, you may wonder, why are your hands in T-pose even though you have tracking connected? Don't worry, this is actually relatively easy to do. So simply open up the settings, then go to General Settings and Tracking Layers. And at the very top of Tracking Layers, you will find the base layer. The layers are basically applied on top of each other, so the base layer is the first that is applied. And there is a toggle Apply Arm Angle. Just click that one on like so. And then you can adjust angle slider as you want. A good angle is usually something like 60. It depends on your avatar and how wide your clothes are. Like so. Alternative solution is to use a graph that allows you to get a nice swing to your arms. Like so. You can get this graph from our Discord. There are several tutorials also on how to do this kind of effect. This, however, will completely override the arm angle and tracking as well. The second thing with VNYAN is that when you are preparing for some new features for your stream and you want to update VNYAN safely without breaking anything in your existing setup, what should you do? Well, the thing about VNYAN is that it supports multiple profiles, and it is highly recommended that you use these profiles to make yourself, for example, a streaming profile and then one for testing. So you may wonder, how do you use these profiles? That is really simple. You simply go to VNYAN's folder and you'll see there a batch file called VNYAN Profile Example. You can simply open this file in Notepad or click Edit. This should open it in Notepad. And you will see that here it calls VNYAN with command line argument P and then example profile. Now, if you change this example profile to whatever other text, it will create a profile with that name and launch VNYAN with that. So if you wanted to create yourself a streaming setup, you could either just edit this or you could create a shortcut for VNYAN. So let's say do a shortcut. Just right click VNYAN and then you should have the create shortcut and this will create the shortcut. Then edit that one, go to properties and then you will see here that it starts VNYAN. Now we could edit this so that it starts the command as well. So to do that, we actually need to go to the very beginning of this target text and then add quotation mark, like so, and then go to the very end and add another quotation mark, like so. After that, we are going to add a space and then we are going to type the line and then P, and let's put here streaming. And now we click OK. And now as we start this specific shortcut, and as you can see when VNYAN starts, it will bring you the startup wizard. This means that it has created a new profile. We can just skip this. And then if you already have existing graphs, you can just import them through this load button here. Another cool thing to do with VNYAN is to use the automatic updating. And you may wonder, how do you use this? Because it's not built in VNYAN itself. You can go to 𝐒𝐻𝐋𝐿's own application, actually download that on your system, and then you can use that to update VNYAN automatically. So simply go to 𝐒𝐻.io/app and there you will find the start download. Just download it and install. It is basically a launcher for any itch applications you may have, and it allows you to automatically update VNYAN. So once you have the itch app up, you will be able to download VNYAN, or it should actually be already downloaded to your library, where you can just launch it and make it also update. Updating is super simple. You may either click the update button or just let it update automatically. You can also check for updates if yours isn't up to date. Sometimes when you create, for example, a world for yourself, you may notice that, oops, you didn't actually put it in correct rotation, and now your avatar is not actually facing the right way. So how do you fix this without having to edit your world completely? This is actually super easy as well. Just go to your node graphs and then create a new node graph for yourself, and simply again add something that calls this. So it can be application start, like so, or it could be your world loading or wherever you swap to that specific world. And then find the node called add bone rotation. So this is basically additive bone rotation, like so. And we're going to connect that to the application start. Now in this case, because as you can see our avatar is facing 90 degrees to the wrong side, we're just gonna rotate the hips. And we're gonna rotate it in world space, and we're gonna set the X rotation to 0, then Y rotation to 90, and Z rotation to 0, and smooth time to 0 as well. And now we signal this. Well, our avatar is facing the wrong way, so instead let's change the rotation to -90. And then signal again. And now, as you can see, our avatar is actually facing the correct rotation. On some models, when you load them to VNYAN, they may look different than they do in VC phase, mostly the expressions that is. And this could be because VNYAN doesn't automatically set the neutral blend shape on like VC phase does. This is because VNYAN mostly relies on 𝐒𝐻𝐋𝐿. So if you open up the monitor and you see that your neutral value is at 0 and your face looks different, this could indicate that this is indeed the case. But this is luckily very simple to do in VNYAN. So simply go to the node graphs and create a new node graph. Then we're going to trigger it at application start. So find the application start callback node and add it. Next find the blend shape node and add that to your scene, like so. Then connect these. And to the blend shape name, let's just type neutral. And to the value, type 100. And smooth multiplier, set that to 0. So now every time you restart VNYAN, the neutral blend shape will be set to 100 automatically. But how do we do it now? Simply right click on the application start and then send signal. And as you can see, our avatar's mouth changed a little bit. And now if we open up the monitor panel, we'll see that the neutral blend shape is indeed on. I hope these 5 tips will be useful for you. And remember, if you want to stay up to date with my latest tutorials, just smash that subscription button down there in the description to stay up to date with what I'm releasing here on YouTube as well. If you have any questions that are left unanswered, then I stream on Twitch on Tuesdays most of the time about how to do things in VNYAN. Those are perfect opportunities for you to hop on and ask the questions live, and you'll probably even get the answer right away. We also have a very good Discord with a big community for VNYAN. Do check that out if you want to grab any nice node graphs or assets from there. Anyway, see you next time, cuties. Bye bye!